Welcome back, everyone, to Side Quest and to Silksong, where it's going to be a very eventful day, I think. Indeed, we have drunk deeply of Act 2. We have spent almost twice as long in it as we did in Act 1. And I don't think I can be blamed for that. Look how much game there's been. So much game. And we're still not nearly done, I don't think. I'm pretty sure there's an Act 3. I don't know how big it is compared to the others, but even so. Let's head up to Terminus. I don't know what to expect. Up here. Is there a chair? Just to save me a trip if and when something were to happen. Here we go. Okay. I equipped our new toy, by the way. Our new, where is it? Yeah, the reserve bind. Why not? Give it a try. So, what's up here? Hello. The Cradle. My. Oh, hey. One of these. What's one of these doing here? A lot of these, in fact. And stuff that is kind of evoking the silky dream spaces we'd get pulled into from time to time. Even the music, I think. Hello? Huh. We gotta poke around. It's gonna be neat stuff everywhere, I bet. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, frail with age, tracked and taken in Sand Sea Waste. 7 choristers, 9 envoys lost to task. Okay, so they've been tracking down... What do they call it? Okay, they've just been tracking down weavers in general. For their silk. Seems like. We are not the first. Weaver, in 8th part, last of their line, mortally wounded, tracked and taken in the Black Barrens. 4 choristers, 1 reed, lost to task. They're also name-dropping lots of realms and locations and things, which I doubt we're going to see in this game, but I kind of love that. Weaver, in quarter part, last of their line, staked to service, tracked and taken beneath the city of steel. Ooh. 8 choristers, 12 envoys lost to task. Man, I do want to see all these places, though. I would not want Team Cherry to feel bound to just making Hollow Knight games for their entire career. Nor do I think that they, clearly they're not online enough to feel too pressured by that. They can make what they want. But if they did decide, I'm curious to see what else they would make. I'm curious to see what else they have in them that is not Hollow Knight. But if they just love making Hollow Knight games and wanted to do that for all their career, their entire time, that's fine too. Whatever they want to do, I'm here for. And I love that they are suggesting how much more world exists even if they never make a game taking us to that place. Maybe some of these will be places we can go in little expansion DLCs. Who can say? I did read this one, yeah? Yeah. That's so cool, though. What else is down here? Spikes, but only spikes. But is that breakable? I don't. Could be. It's not really shaking that I can see. Looks kind of cracked, but I don't think it's breakable. No, it's not moving. And just about everything looks pretty ruined out here. Ooh, yes. Map, please. I do not have rosaries for this. I direly need rosaries for this. Meh. Hang on. I'm going downstairs. There's not enemies with rosaries up here. And I want that map. Be right back with you. All right. Easy peasy. Chair for safety. Also, actually, since we're here and all, I wonder if we revisit here, is there anything going on? Seems like no. Still wanted to check. Just in case. But no. Seems like no. Let's go get us some map. I want a map. There we go. Gimme. Cradle map. All right. Pretty small. Pretty small little space. So enjoy the peace and quiet while we can, I guess. Because it will not last. I sense. Yeah. Well, before we go up... Hello? Ooh. Nice to have a refill, I suppose. In advance of probably tough fights. Of the first, the last, we hear you. Glory to you. Spin, bind, punish, wake, wake, wake. Glory to you. Devotion to you. Our mother, true. Our light, divine. Of the first, the last, we hear you. Can't really determine the shape of that one from their silhouette. Good little find, though. Anything down here? Maybe? Whee! Hang on. Oh, just a little shortcut. Shorter way of getting up here more direct. And you can stop for some silk if you need. Yeah, this is going to be a doozy of a fight, I suspect. Well, can't put it off any more than we already have. Up we go. What a place we find ourselves. Yipes. Challenge. Oof. It is go time. Whoa. Grandmother Silk. That's so cool. And scary. Okay. You have so many more swords than me. Seems unfair. Ouch. Yikes! I see. Now. Now. That was two bad things in a row. Okay, gotta watch out for the spikes at the same time. All right. Whew, mean. Nah, I thought I was gonna thread the needle on that. Ah, please don't. Whew, glad that worked. Okay. Nice. Come here. Ah, I thought I could sneak under it. Not quite. Oh boy, no. Oh boy, no. Uh-oh. That's bad. Rad looking, though. Ah. Yo, nice. That's definitely not the end. Whoa. No, thank you. Whoa. Hi. Yay. All right, chill, though. Yikes. Ow. Unnecessary, thank you. Ah, well, got one heal in. That's good. Nice. Managing. Okay. Don't love that for me. Oh, I thought I got away from that one. Ouchies. For 3, even. Yikes. We're okay. Now, rocks. No! Ah, keep thinking I can sneak underneath that, and I can't. Gotta just accept it. Oh boy. Nope. Taking that hit. Rough. Rough spot to be in. No. Whew. Nah. Yo! Yowza. We're getting very strong. Look at us getting new arms. We did it. Seems like we've gotten the sort of basic bad ending. Well, like the most basic ending. What a pretty ending credit sequence. It's quite gorgeous. Very well done. What a heck of a game. Now can people please stop saying that these games are made by 3 people? Please? It is a tiny team. Let's not mythologize it. Anyway, what a heck of a time. This game rules, and I know we're not done with it. But I loved that last boss fight, and rather proud having first tried that. I suspect, though, if it's anything like Hollow Knight, in going for other kinds of ending, things are going to get a lot harder. There might be a Radiance equivalent. Through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Game completion? Yeah, I mean, that amount of time makes sense. I'm very curious to see a percentage, though. Steel Soul mode unlocked. No reviving, death is permanent. The ultimate challenge. Boy, no kidding. Ooh, and yet another title screen. Love it. I love that the title screen's been updating as we proceed through the story. That's so cool. Love it. Well, back in we go. We're not seeing percentage yet. Interesting. Most interesting. Okay, well, now that we have done this, I suppose we ought to be heading back to the Songclave, huh? See what this alternative option might be. What do you got for us? Shouty friend.
Ahoy.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Ahoy.
I can hear you, yes.
Ahoy. Ahoy.
Mom. Mom.
Ahoy.
Mom.
Ahoy.
Yes. Bell ringer. Rethinking on that trap, are you? It's a mad method, for sure, but you'd be just the hunter to set it, if you're dare enough to try. Sounds good. Sounds good. I just had to like, I've been wondering who and what you really are, because Hornets clocked you that you're more than you're letting on, and you've admitted to it without being specific. Looking at your shape, though, now I actually wonder if you are a snail. The snails were the ones who mastered the soul and were sought after, captured, and thoroughly taken advantage of by the larger civilizations around them for that knowledge and that magic and that power. And you've kind of got the body shape for it, based on the other snail characters we've encountered. I wonder if you've just sort of been like hiding in plain sight kind of out here for your self-preservation. That'd be interesting. That might not be what you are, but I wonder. Anyway, yes, I accept your challenge. Silk and Soul.
Nesvia?
Grant me your aid, sir. If your trap provides a path to freedom, both for myself and your land's bugs, I may indeed choose to trigger it. What work do you require of me now to see your service made? It's my family's strength you'll need to be seeking, Bellringer. Us 3 old bugs still alive, spread across this kingdom, and one poor cousin dead and drained in swamps choked rotten. You are a snail! Each has power, raw, savage stuff. For you, they'll give it, if for their fascination at the act, or the thrill of defiance, or because they have no choice at all.
Not a miss.
At last, as the base, seek a weapon of Weaver's past. Should still be one left, down there in their largest nest, a snare to set a rune of Siren's silk. Our own trap will be woven tight about it. Very interesting. Sir, I have opened a way above these halls and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end, and her shell suggested it true, being born purely from silk woven tight. That such a feat is possible. I've seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient, never like this. Aye, Bellringer. You've slain a marvel indeed. Well, flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from, she was, least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match, but hers has been up wandering this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence, way before you came and roused its ire. Might have seen herself this place's protector, keeping it clean and quiet as she did. Of course, quiet meant most crossing her path found a painful end from her pin. I'd be saying thanks for the slaying, but with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, a bug's chances ain't grown by much. If you're wanting that trap made, you best get to collecting. I'll point you toward what's needed, best as I can. Down in the Mosslands, still clinging to her failed chapel, my sister will part with her power if asked kind enough. That you're also a snail, goodness. It's been snails hiding in plain sight all over the place.
Elos.
We'll start there then, I guess. That's exciting. Very exciting. If it's all characters we've met before, and it might not be, but if it's all characters we've met before, and now I understand what the Seeker's Soul is for, and we've already got it. Go us. Maiden, Hermit, Snare Setter. So I guess maybe there's at least 2 others of their kind. The Chapel Maiden, the Hermit. The Hermit, of course. And that's why they shut themselves away. And the Snare Setter. That might get done down in the Weave Nest Atla, possibly? Maybe. We'll see. One thing at a time. We got a little bit of time left. Let's go pay a visit to Chapel Maiden. I'm so curious. If there is an Act 3, how are we still in Act 2? Goodness. Well, excuse me. Chapel Maiden. I'd love to chat. Madam, I return seeking power to aid the construction of a trap at request of your sibling residing atop the citadel. Aye, Hunter. So you managed to rouse the old fool. I've known it coming, felt it, and glad I am. Rest of my family spent far too long huddled and glum, or dead. Not me. I'd always been thinking it a waste to just take what's coming when her up top wakes. Better to fight for freedom or go out in a blaze. Thanks for that. Maiden's Soul, a vial gifted by the Chapel Maid, filled full with swirling soul. So cool. It's not a surprise it's you rallying us to action, Hunter. You had the sense about you, a bug bringing change and all. Of course, you're more than just a bug, ain't ya? More than Weaver. Guess it'd take someone like you for my family to dare hope at success. Go and prove our trust now, won't you? We've spent our lifetimes wishing for another path. With a bit of luck, you might grant it. I really love the snails potentially getting some justice here. Boy, they deserve it. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I know who the next one to visit is, but I'd love to hear the caretaker talk about them. So, to the Songclave. All right, I'm back. And excited to hear more. If you want that trap made, you best get to collecting. I'm doing it. Buried in the Warren of Bells at Farloom's core, seek my sullen uncle. That one has power to spare. I think I will. BRB! There we are. Thanks, Belvedere. Appreciate it. Hermit. I'm here to bother you once again. You'll never be rid of me. I live forever. Except for all the deaths. Ugh. So the slave comes seeking. I've heard it. Wishing on a world cut free, yes? Along with my nephew up there. Sounds he's sunk as simple as you. Will you not provide your aid, Bug? This trap he plans requires power, and I suspect you're hoarding more than most. Oh no, I'll give it. Not in the hope you'll succeed. Pah! In that there's slim chance. I give just to see that restless energy unleashed. So much soul found and formed. Generations of it, all going to waste. Better it's given a chance to blaze. I'd love that. Thank you. A heavy bell filled with the shimmering soul of the bell hermit. Very excited to see how potent a hornet can get with some soul at her disposal. More of it. A lot of it. My part's been given, slave. We've no more need to speak. Go and spin your spider's web. Allow our kingdom's restless soul its chance to blaze. On it. Enjoy your tiny hovel. Back once again to the Songclave. Alrighty. I am back. Tell me where I would be going next then.
Elos.
For the base, we'll be needing a weapon of Weaver's past. Search down low, aside the paths of bone, inside their largest nest. It's a snare device, one to set a rune of Siren silk. Huh. That does feel to me like we're going down to Weavenest Atla. Really seems that way to me. I'm struggling to think of a better spot for it. Yeah, that's my guess. A lot's happened today. Let's get to that next time, tomorrow. Very excited to see where things go from there once we have gathered all the ingredients for this big snare. And the more daunting fight that no doubt unlocks for me. Oof. Well, take care, all of you. I will see you next time for some more Silksong. Goodbye.